Hey everyone, it is vacation check-in day 5, I think. I'm not sure anyway. And today was a really emotional day. Oh man, there was lots of talk about my dad. Here we go again. And stories, from the past. And, just meeting up with people I hadn't seen in a long time. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not crying. Anyway, lots of emotion today, and I went for a drive all around town to look at some places that I grew up in. I took one video of a house that I grew up in, and I don't know where it ended up. Perhaps I wasn't even on record, but it didn't happen. But I did go to a place that I grew up where my father built the house and the property we used to live on, and I thought I'd share some of those stories with you guys. So yeah, I took some video and I'll show it to you. Here it is. I thought I'd take you on a little bit of a trip down memory lane for me, and what I mean by that is show you the house I grew up in, maybe a couple of the houses I grew up in, because I have some time today. So I'm going to take you to the house that I spent most of my teenage years, I spent all my teenage years in, and some a little lower. And this is funny here. These posts my father built, they were, I'm gonna get a little emotional here. What the heck? Anyway, these posts are posts that my dad built beside our driveway. This was the driveway that we went down, and we used to have a big sign that said our last name on here. Clearly that's not me. And this is the road that I would walk up and down every morning and every late afternoon to the bus stop to get the bus into school. Got a lot of exercise on this road. And I remember when I first got my license, how I was so scared to come down here because it seemed like it was so narrow, and my dad cut the brush on either side of the road so that it would seem a little bit wider. Kind of funny when you think about it now. Because it's really not that hard to drive in. And this is the house I grew up in. My father built this house, and it didn't look like this because it had a green roof and it was kind of built into the forest. But this is it. Oh my gosh, they've done some beautiful work on it. I'm not even all that sure if you can see it, but yeah. This is the house that I grew up in. Beautiful big old home. And when I grew up, right there is where I went to catch the bus. And I remember my dad and I walking. We went through there because my dad owned that property as well, and we'd go right to the top of the mountain and back with the dogs. All of this, it was fun. And we used to go, actually, right here is where we used to go raspberry picking. There was a ton of raspberries in there, like just a ton of raspberries, and they were like all through that whole area. Right, where's my thumb, where's my finger? Can't even see my finger, what's going on? All the way, that's really weird. Oh, there we are. All the way through here, all the way up here was where we used to go and pick raspberries every single summer. Now here is something really cool too. We used to go for ice cream here in this little wee shack. Do you see that small shack right there? That's where we would go for ice cream when I was growing up. And we'd get gas at the gas station. And then when we got a little older, like one of my videos from way back, Mom and I would go to the Trout Lake Trading Company, which used to be Green's store, and we got ice cream there. And that was in my probably my early 30s actually, that Mom and I would do that. But I remember cycling down this road every single weekend. I would get on my little 10-speed and I would ride my bike all the way down here, probably meet up with my friend Stacy, who we usually meet right about here, and then we would just go to the beach. I don't know why. I always wanted her to meet me halfway, so that meant that she had to travel probably twice as far as I did when I think about it now, and then we'd go all the way back to the beach, which is way over there. Kind of funny. But boy, oh, I tell you, I did a lot of cycling when I was 13, 14, 15. Lots of it. And it was lots and lots of fun, too. I should probably get a bike again, now that I think about it. No, it's just fun to go down memory lane when I'm here. This is another place I used to come to when we were kids, more teenagers than anything. My friend Stacy and Jenny and sometimes Christine would come to this spot, and this was called the Cove. It's going to make it a little bigger so you can see all how pretty it is. And I would say right about over there in that little spot, just about there, we would lay down and put baby oil on us. Oh my God, one time we put Mazola cooking oil on us. Oh my goodness. And fried like crispy pieces of bacon in the sun. Don't do that if you're younger. Just don't. I now go and get my skin checked for cancer because my mom, she ended up with skin cancer because she was one of those people that fried in the sun. But anyway, enough of that negativity crap. Isn't it beautiful here? It was always really, really deep. Like you can see at the water's edge, you'd walk in and then all of a sudden drop. I didn't like swimming here just because I was really afraid that I was gonna drown, even though we had a lifeguard. Pretty beautiful. So I do hope you enjoyed a little bit of that anyway. It might have been boring for you guys. I don't know. I thought maybe I'd throw it in there because that's what I did for today. And like I said, lots of discussion about the past, and here I go again. Oh my gosh. And a lot of crying. Okay. Anyhow, I guess that happens the way when you go back to places that you used to live, or, you know, towns that you haven't been to for a really long time. Stuff comes up, I suppose. Anyhow, I hope you're having a really great day again. I will upload tomorrow again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.